There's a gleam, men. There's a gleam. Let's get the gleam, all right? Let's go. Pick up.
All right. Another sorry Browns game. As they go up against the Baltimore Ravens in Cleveland. We're just waiting on the commercial breaks to be done with, and we'll see what happens here. Let me close that caption. Currently waiting on SofaScore to catch up with us, and we'll see what's going on here. The Browns and Ravens. We are 12:36 past the first quarter. Jackson breaks the huddle. He lines up in the shotgun here. Facing the 1st and 10. And it's fake handoff to Derrick Henry. He tries to run offside the right side, and Lamar Jackson cannot get past Schlesinger for a loss of a yard. That's sweet. Where are the stats here? Oh my God. This is what happens when you go with different people trying to get this is BS. Okay. Let's go CBS Sports. All right. So 2nd and 11. Shotgun. Jackson. Back to throw. Looking. Under pressure. Throws right side. Incomplete. Be 3rd and 11. There we go. Get out of the way. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Shotgun Jackson. 2 and 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight. Also signals. Back to throw. Looking. Steps up in the cup. Shovel pass. And he'll break a tackle. 25-30. First down. 35. And out of bounds at 36 on some horrible tackling and horrible coverage by the Browns. Grant Delpit giving up that first down. Is that him that gave it up? Let's see. Check the replay. Shovel pass. No, it was Denzel Ward that missed the tackle. Grant Delpit ran him out of bounds. Denzel Ward sucks in zone coverage. He even sucks worse as a tackler. He's worse than Martin Emerson when it comes to tackling. So that'll be a first down for the Ravens at their own 35. Pitch out, right side. Wow, 40, 45, and out of bounds. First down, Baltimore. Mitchell. As they're realizing that the Browns' right side of the line cannot set the edge, and nor is Denzel Ward good at tackling, so they just attack that right side. They do not attack the left side. Defenses definitely attack the right side of their Cleveland defense. Oh, they're going to give them the first down. Okay, they marked it as 2nd and 1, but it turns out it's a first down for the Ravens. Ridiculousness. So Jackson breaks the huddle in his usual shotgun position. Henry to his left. Wait on the refs to get out of the way. All right. Play clock is rolling. Reads the man in motion from left to right. Back to throw. Looking. Jackson looks, throws over the middle, and he's got a first down at the Cleveland 45-yard line. Mark Andrews. Rolling catch. Will be down there. 10:24 and counting. Andrews will come out of the game. We'll watch the replay. We'll see who lost the coverage. Denzel Ward blew the coverage for Mark Andrews. I mean, I'm just telling you what I see. So this time under center is Jackson. With 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Bring a man in motion, hand off Derrick Henry, and Henry will power his way down to the Cleveland 38. And Andrews will come back in. Andrews is 5th in all-time tight end franchise receiving yards at 5,784. That run was a gain of 6. Yeah. Yeah. All right, handoff up the middle. Henry. Looks like he got a gain of 10 down to the 30. Easy 10-yard run for him up the middle. Sorry, I'm tired. I grilled today. I made my usual steaks and my chicken thighs and my brats. And this time I did some hamburgers, some rib tip hamburgers. Oh my God. I only have one rule. Leave me one. Shotgun for Jackson. Back to throw. Looking, rolling out right. A lot of room to run. He stops and he'll dump it to Henry. We'll get it to the 25 to the 20. And he's got a big first down at the 16-yard line of Cleveland. Brought down by Schlesinger. Of course, again, the Ravens, just like the Patriots, exploiting the right side of the Browns defense. It's very weak, very weak. So Henry will take a break. Jackson goes under center in the I formation. Holding the signals, pitches out to the left side. And this is why you can't run on the left side, as he goes out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. This is Mitchell. There'll be no running on Cleveland's left side. Yeah, it's Denzel Ward, right. You know, he's a great cover corner, but they should have traded him in the offseason simply because of all of the concussions he's had. So they'll give him at least a 1-yard run. They'll be 2nd and 9 from the Cleveland 17. Shotgun Jackson. Calling the signals. Brings the man in motion. Empty backfield. Back to throw. Looking. Throws it left side. And he'll drop it at the 5-yard line. Delpit on the coverage. Likely backup tight end could not bring it in. Dropped it off his hands. Has no athletic ability whatsoever, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Believe you me, I'm not expecting the Browns to win this game, like not in the least bit. I'm expecting this to be a beatdown. Shotgun back to throw. Under pressure from the blitz, he steps up. Jackson runs it to the 10, to the 5, and he's got a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line right up the middle. Browns sent the blitz, but nobody bothered to spy the quarterback. Lamar Jackson, you know he's going to run, and that's exactly what he did, and he almost scored on them. Schlesinger on the ankle tackle, saving the touchdown. So under center this time is Jackson. And hands off to Henry, and Henry will get it down to the 3. Gain of a yard. Somebody said, please keep it under 30. It's too embarrassing. The toxic mayor said that. That's funny. All right, so 2nd and goal from the 3. Henry has 15 yards rushing, 12 yards receiving. Shotgun, back to throw. Jackson looking, throws over the middle, tipped away, knocked away by Campbell, who the Browns traded for a couple of weeks ago. Jackson was going into the back of the end zone to Andrews. But the defender was able to get his hands on it, slapped it away before it got to Andrews. Wasn't even covering Andrews, just a good defensive play by Campbell. So 3rd and goal here, and shotgun for Jackson. This will probably be a run by him, so keep your eyes open. Back to throw. He rolls out right, looking, runs back left, and he'll be sacked. Sacked by Myles Garrett, who was trailing on the play. And Garrett with a big sack. And that'll end that drive, and the Ravens will be forced to kick a field goal. What the hell made you think you could roll right and stop, knowing that you have Myles Garrett just bearing down on you from the other side of the field? So the kick is up and good, and the Ravens take a 3-0 lead. We'll go to commercial break. Oh, let me change my avatar. All right, so we're back from commercial break as the Ravens are set to kick off. Deep cake taking it about the 4, gets up to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and brought down at about the 32-yard line. Calmly. Corley. They've been using Corley a lot. He's actually proven that he can play. So Here's another week of Dillon Gabriel being a complete screw up. Starting in the shotgun. Handoff right up the gut to Judkins. 45 mil to the 40, just outside the 45-yard line. Big first down run there by Judkins from the shotgun. Right up the gut. He ran out of one tackler's arms and was dragged down from the backside. 36 overall pick. Ohio State. Most rushing yards by a rookie running back for him. So 1st and 10, under center, one back set. Handoff Judkins off left guard. Dances his way. Gets a block off the right side, 50. And brought down at the 47, a gain of 8. He made his own yards. He was supposed to cut left outside, but nothing was there. So he reverse field, went right, and picked up 8 yards. Got a great block there by Njoku. Accidental block, simply because he was just on the outside. All right. Here we go. So 2nd and 3. They'll give him a gain of 7 instead. Under center. Brings a receiver in motion in tight. This looks like a running play. Handoff Judkins right up the gut. Got a first down to the 40. Shakes it inside. 35 is what will go down with the Ravens. Judkins, all right. There we go. Use your power running game. Thank you. Look at him. Judkins takes off his helmet and he's screaming. Shake it again. Harris, defensive tackle, tries to calm him down. He shakes him off. Wow, Judkins is fired up on that Brown sideline. Think he was saying, hey, look, they can't stop me. Guess Harris was trying to tell the rookie to calm down. Shotgun. Rolling out left is Gabriel. Looking. Throws it incomplete. For Dylan Sampson, who appears to be a bust in this offense, but we'll see. So 2nd and 10, 2:48 to play here in the first quarter here in Cleveland. See if they switch the personnel. Here in 12 personnel, looks like. Shotgun for Gabriel. Brings a man in motion. Handoff. Off left tackle. Sampson breaks the tackle. 30, 25, 20. And he'll be brought down at the 17. And that'll be a first down for Cleveland. Sampson trying to earn his paycheck today. Run like that, that'll do it. Yeah, he actually shrugged off a defender. Picked up 10 yards more for the first down. Gilman had to undercut him. All right, so Judkins is back in the game. Standing behind Dillon Gabriel in the pistol formation. Handoff to him, up the gut. We'll get it down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Somebody said the handoff is the best play for the Browns. True. Shotgun again. 2nd and 7. They gave him a gain of 3. Let's go. Gabriel calls the signals. 2 and 2. Walks up to the line. Changes the protection formation. 6 seconds on the play clock. Handoff. Judkins right off the gut. And Judkins will get a yard. Down to the 13. It'll be 3rd and 6. Somebody said the Ravens might win the division. I doubt it. The Steelers beat the Bengals today in a very embarrassing performance by Cincinnati. Like, we watched that game. It was very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So empty backfield for Gabriel. Up. Now they'll bring Ford into the backfield. 3 receivers tight right, 1 wide left. Back to throw. Gabriel looks, fires over the middle. well short of the first down, and Fanning will go down at the 12, and they'll bring out the field goal unit. Nice safe play for the Browns there. No waste of time. So they'll bring out the field goal unit. Piece of Smith. Attempt a 30-yarder. Snap the hold. The kick is up. And it's good. Right down the middle. So we're tied at 3 at the end of the first quarter. Cleveland 3, Baltimore 3. End of the first quarter. We will take a commercial break. Wow. What an embarrassment. All right, so we're back. Nice to see Terry Crews working again after he tried to become the male face of the Me Too movement. And Smith with the kickoff. He'll take it at the 15, 20, 25, to 30. 35 is where he'll be brought down. He tripped under his own power trying to get a run back because Cleveland's special teams is trash. Broncos are up 6-0 over Kansas City. They're 8-2 and leading the division with Kansas City at 5-4. All right, so here we go. Jackson breaks the huddle. He's in the shotgun. Henry to his left. Calling the signals. Brown showing blitz. Schlesinger up, creeps up to the line. He backs up, stays up. Back to throw as he comes on the blitz, throws to Andrews, and Andrews gets a gain of 12 out of bounds. Somebody said they put Sanders in and he's not any better. Then what? Then you have to draft a new quarterback. All right, some from the 46-yard line. Jackson goes under center, pitches it out to the right side, and of course, only a gain of 1 that time. Browns defense was looking for that. He's 2nd and 9. Schlesinger on the stop. 2nd and 8. They gave him a gain of 2. Okay. Ooh. Schlesinger, 2024 All-American. 3 games this season with 10-plus tackles. Yeah, he's been a surprising rookie. He leads all rookies with 69 tackles. So handoff Henry right up the gut from the shotgun, and he'll get it up to the 50. Schlesinger on the stop, of course. It'll be 3rd and 6. They are forced to throw here. Jackson breaks the huddle. Shotgun. Yeah, they're at the 50. Cleveland side of the 50. Calling the signals. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Looks, throw. Oh, he's pump fakes. Throws incomplete. And they are forced to punt. Pass broke up by Nico Harden for the Browns. Good defensive play. So the Ravens' drive will die at the Cleveland side of the 50. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. I didn't fall asleep till like 4 o'clock this morning. It was a tumultuous Saturday night. But I'm okay. Let's go. All right. Good high punt. It'll die in the end zone. Bounced at the 2 and then took a generous leap and bounce. Landed on the E in the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, and Cleveland will take over the 20 with 12:43 to play here in the first half. Oh, look, Emmitt Smith dancing with some chick who's very good at dancing. Okay. One of these Black female empowerment commercials that are very trashy. A Geico commercial with that. What am I doing? I'm analyzing commercials. Shedeur Sanders is Johnny Manziel with Tim Tebow's fan. Well, All right, so we're back. And shotgun Dillon Gabriel. Back to throw, looking, rolls out to the left, throws, and he got it. A big first down. They'll mark him out of bounds. Well, inbounds at the 40. Big rollout, big catch there by Cedric Tillman. Who hasn't seen much action due to injury. Yeah, they touched him down at the 40 before he got out of bounds. First down Browns. Let's go. 13 receptions, 117 yards, and 2 touchdown receptions for Tillman here. What are we in week 28? Stats are garbage. Shotgun Dillon calling the signals. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Judkins, who is met at behind the line of scrimmage and will go down on the inside of the 40 by Hamilton. DeMar Hamilton stopped it. Oh, look at him. Sanders is making more money than you. So what? Somebody said it. If the Browns only would have kept Baker, what a terrible deal to get Watson. Yeah, that was terrible. 2nd and 11. Shotgun Gabriel. 2-2. Back to throw. Looking under pressure, and he'll be sacked immediately as the right tackle just let the defender Van Noy just get right up on the inside of him. Oh God. Yeah, look at that. Jack Conklin didn't even try to block Van Noy. He just put his hands on him, and Van Noy just went inside, straight beeline to the quarterback. And now Robinson, the left tackle, is down. The backup left tackle, who shouldn't even be in the league, he's down with an injury. And you guys want to throw Shedeur Sanders into this mess? Are you on drugs? Please do. Please bench Dillon Gabriel and throw Shedeur into this shit show of an offensive line with wide receivers that can't catch and can't get open. I beg you to do it. Please do it. Please do it. So you can come up with 1,000,001 excuses as to why that kid sucks. Yeah, we're on an injury timeout. So we're waiting. All right, so here we go. A new left tackle is in the game. I don't know who this guy is, but it'll be 3rd and 18. Please throw a screen pass. Just get a few yards in front. Brings Conley in motion, dumps to Conley on the wide receiver screen. He gets it up to the 40, and we'll punt from there. 4th and 11. They are set to punt. Somebody said Cleveland won't start Sanders till we play Tennessee. That way the NFL can get the ratings. Ward versus Sanders. Oh, God, he fumbled the ball. He muffed the ball, and the Browns recovered it. He muffed the punt, and the Browns recovered it. Yeah, he tried to field it at about the 12, bounced off his shoulder pads, and that Grant Delpit, or is that somebody wearing number 8? Let's see. Yeah, he tried to catch it. Yep, Grant Delpit recovered the muff. And they'll mark him down at the 6. So it'll be the 1st and goal, Cleveland. Let's see if they back it up, though. You can't advance a muff. And when he recovered it, he slid forward towards the goal line. So we'll see them where they mark it. Oh, Wester. Oh, yeah, mark it at the 6. Okay, 1st and goal. So I formation for Gabriel. Judkins in the backfield with Fannin playing fullback. And there was a timeout. Move, ref. What? What do you want? What do you want, ref? What are you doing? What? What's the call? What? What? So a 15-yard penalty because Brandon Bates ran on the field and quickly ran off the field. So a legal substitution is a 15-yard penalty by the offense. Wow. Wow. What a Browns thing to do. Okay, so they're saying no. They're calling it a 1st and goal, so apparently they ate it. All right, I don't understand what happened there. Handoff Judkins right up the gut, and Judkins will power his way. They'll mark him at the 2, it looks like. Let's see, powers his way to the 3. The ball is at the 2. Let's see where they mark it. Okay, so they'll move it back to the 3. All right. I have no idea what the hell that penalty was about. It was like the stupidest penalty I've ever seen. So 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. One back set under center. Gabriel. Judkins in the backfield, of course. Handoff Judkins, and he'll get swamped at the 7-yard line. What the hell? I mean, the Ravens saw that coming. What are you doing? Urban just met him in the backfield. He'll lose, 3? 2? He'll lose 2. Because that left tackle, let's see, the left tackle didn't bother to block at all. That new guy didn't bother to block at all. Levinston. So 3rd and goal at the 6. Shotgun Gabriel. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 tight right. It's Njoku. Back to throw. He looks, rolls out left, looking, throws, end zone, incomplete. What a waste of a goddamn drive. What a waste of a drive. What a waste of a drive. You get the muff, and the best thing you can get out of it is 3 points because you don't know how to utilize your running game down inside the 5-yard line. What happened to putting the big defensive tackle or the big offensive lineman in the backfield and powering your way in? Why in the Christmas hell would you call yourself using a 1-back set on a goal line formation, trying to run it up the gut with this crappy offensive line? That is such bad coaching. Please fire this guy. Please fire Stefanski. Please fire Stefanski. That was some very stupid play calling. But the Browns lead 6-3 as we head to commercial break. Just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible goal line offense. Absolutely terrible. You line Judkins up with a fullback, and you just power it in. Try to power it in 3 straight times. Wyatt Teller is supposed to be your best run blocker, right? Your left tackle is a guy who wouldn't even be on the practice squad. So why in the hell are you trying to run it with a one-back set? Why are you doing a rollout run on 3rd and goal from the 6? Why are you're rolling out? You do a rollout pass to the left with your 3rd string left tackle sitting there, and then you wonder why your quarterback was under pressure immediately and had to throw the ball into the dirt. I just work here. So looks like the Niners over the Cardinals 19-10. Let's see what we got going on over here with the Seahawks. All right, so looks like the Rams are over the Seahawks 14-6, but 3rd and 5, back to throw. Throws first down. Seahawks down to the 16. And Denver, Kansas City. Denver up 6-3. The Kansas City is driving. Chris Boyd of the Jets he was shot yesterday in Manhattan. Boy, I can't wait till Mount Downey releases all the criminals from Rikers Island. New York is going to be so safe. Look at the Seahawks. Okay. Couple of yards. We're still were we coming out the commercial break? We out of the commercial break? Yeah, we're out of the commercial break. So with 8:44 left in the first half, Browns are set to kick off. Cam Robinson with a knee, he's questionable. That garbage piece of crap of a left tackle. Yeah, I'm not giving the Browns any quarter in this. 18 plays, 84 yards, 11-18 off the clock. Baltimore 18 plays, 87 yards, but a turnover. 10 minutes off the clock. Somebody said 4 plays, 0 yards. Not bad. All right, so up to the 25, and he'll get drilled at the 27-yard line. McMillan on the special teams tackle. That was a good tackle. This is one of those games where the Ravens they're like trying to lose it, and the Browns are trying their best to win it, but they're so inept that they can't get out of their own way and take advantage. They should be, in all honesty, they should be up 14-3. But they're so inept, they're just up 6-3. All right, so let's go. Under center is Jackson. Power I set. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, back to throw, looking under pressure. He's back. Myles Garrett body slams him at the 18-yard line. Oh, yeah. So he did a play action pass. He was looking to throw, and Myles Garrett just pushed the right tackle, shoved him to the ground with one hand, got right in there, and just body slammed Jackson on his face for a big sack. Woo! That was beautiful. Gotta love that. Big loss of 9, 2nd and 19. Shotgun Jackson standing at his own 15. Calls the signals, back to throw, under pressure, dumps the screen, tipped up, intercepted, to the 20, 15, to the 10, to the 5, still up, touchdown, bro! Devin Bush on the pick 6. Wow! Get the hell out of here! And Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense can't believe it. Oh my my God. Oh my God. Ah. So Lamar Jackson tried to throw the screen on the right side, and the receiver, it bounced off his hands, and Devin Bush just caught it on a dead run, shook two defenders, and got into the end zone. And so now the Browns, with the PAT, go up 13-3 with 7:33 left in the first half. And like I said, the Ravens are trying to give this game away. Now the Browns defense will win it if you want to give it to them. If you want to have a crappy offense, Baltimore, trust me, the Browns defense will take advantage of it. The offense won't, but the defense will. And that's exactly what just happened. Oh, God. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. The offense is going to lose the game. Let's go, Dylan Gabriel. I expected Lamar Jackson play action, not Lamar get thrown like a rag doll by Myles Garrett into a pick six. Steelers fan loving this game so far. Ravens fans after the game are gonna be lit. That's the only way they can score is on defense. Put Sanders in. All they are missing is Shedeur. Defense is A1. Dude, Ravens fans hate their team so much. It's freaking hilarious. Defense figures they have to do it themselves since the offense sure isn't going to score any given Sunday. For those people who are screaming for Mitchell to play, need to be quiet. Right, because Mitchell was the running back who's the ball bounced off his hands for the pick six. We're beating ourselves again. Lamar weak and wimpy, flimpy, flabby Jackson. Let's see. Defense scoring for the little guy. See, Browns just need a QB. They have the best defense in the NFL. Exhibit A of Ravens fans hating their own team. Yeah, because the comment section is going off. It's not Lamar, it's these fast catchers. Let's see. Hard to be a Ravens fan. Need a true number one receiver. The halftime Lamar, Pooper Lamar. Best defense in the NFL is crazy. They do have a quarterback. Okay. Keaton gonna be gone next year anyways. I mean, that chat is wild. See, so the Browns scored 10 points in the last 1 minute, 1 second, all off turnovers. Fumble and the pick six. Okay. They saying, come on, Browns, do it for Pittsburgh. All right, so here's a kickoff. Ravens will take it at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Left side, right side, 20, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds. I wonder what that means. At the 36. What's this? God damn. All right, so shotgun, handoff, Jackson right up the gut, and he'll get close to a first down up to the 47-yard line. For the first down, handoff up the gut and down at the Cleveland 47-yard line is Henry. They say keep feeding Henry. Okay. Today he's got 32 yards rushing. Here we go. Under center is Jackson. Takes the handoff, rolls out right, looking, throws, got a man wide open, 25-20, 15-10, 5 down to the 3-yard line of Cleveland. Denzel Ward saved the touchdown. It's Zay Flowers with a big catch and run. Who gave up the coverage? Number 33, a kid from Ohio State. He sucks. Hand off, and wow. Somebody gets stuffed at the 7-yard line by Myles Garrett. So they'll lose a few yards. It was Henry. So Myles Garrett got right in there and just stuffed Henry for loss of 4. So Cleveland hit rushes behind line of scrimmage 54.3%. In the NFL, highest in the NFL. He'll mark him back at the 6. 2nd and goal. Handoff. Trying to get up the gut. He'll get it down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. So this is a no man's land territory where you can either run it or quarterback rollout throw. If anything, more than likely, I would concentrate my defense on Lamar Jackson on this 3rd and goal at the 3. All right, so the Ravens break the huddle quickly, line up quickly, shotgun for Jackson. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Up. Somebody jump. We've got a flag. Who are they saying this on? Ravens are pointing to the Browns. Browns pointing to the Ravens. What's the call here? The call is a offsides Cleveland. Douchebags. Cleveland being Cleveland. Cleveland being Cleveland. Who was 96? He jumped off sides. You fat bastard. This is why the Browns are the Browns. This is why they lose. This is why they lose. So they line up shotgun. Hand off up the gut. Henry powers his way in. Touchdown. Because, you're too stupid to line up on sides. You had to jump off sides. So, of course, you give up a touchdown. So, the Browns still lead it. As the Ravens, let's see, it looks like they're going to go for 1. So, Cleveland will still lead at 13-10, but it's pretty embarrassing. So 113 career rushing touchdowns. Henry, 5th most in NFL history. PAT is up and good. So it's Baltimore 10, Cleveland 13 with 4:17 to play in the first half. Oh boy. Commercial break. So it looks like the Niners taking a 22-10 lead here with 101 left in the first half against the Cardinals. Let's see what's going on here in Broncos country. They're tied at 6. Will Nix in the I formation. Face the handoff. Rolls left, rolls, and incomplete. 2nd and 10. They're tied at 6 here with 2:53 left here in the first half. All right, so Ravens set to kick off. And it'll be fielded at the 1-yard line to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 is where Sampson will go down. Dylan Sampson. Bo Nix throws the screen. Only a gain of 2. Very stupid. All right, so the Browns will come out under center, 1 back set. 2 tight end formation. Gabriel calling the signal. Changing the play. Causing audible. Handoff. Judkins off left guard. Pick up a gain of 4. Up to the 34. Sorry, I'm watching this Denver Broncos. Ooh, hit as he throw. Oh, incomplete. Yeah, his arm was hit as he threw it. Incomplete. They go 3 and out. They're forced to punt. 2nd and 6 for the Browns. 3:42 and counting. What are you showing here? So handoff Judkins again. Tries to go up the gut. Only a gain of a yard. What a waste of a goddamn play. Trying to run 12 personnel, but you don't have the blockers on the outside in order to run it effectively as far as your tackle positions. So you're wasting talent there. You need a fullback. Judkins runs a whole lot better when he has a fullback. You need to give him as many blockers as possible up front and let him pick his holes. So shotgun Gabriel, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 tight left. Calls an audible. Takes the snap, back to throw, under the blitz, rolls out, looking, rolling left, looking, going to try to run it, and he runs out of bounds at the 36. What a waste of fucking time that was. What a garbage play that was. As the Browns go 3 and out. What a garbage play. Those were garbage plays. You need to put a fullback back there. What the fuck are you doing? You tried to send Ford to block Hamlin, who's blitzing. Of course, your quarterback's only running for his life. That dude can't block. Ford can't block. He's a piece of shit. So now the Browns are forced to punt. Their 4th punt of the game. And they will take it down to the 2-minute warning before they punt it. Look, and nobody was open. You knew there was literally no wide receiver or real receiver on the left side. Knowing that the Ravens were blitzing on the left side, you don't put anybody on the left side. So Gabriel had no choice but to run to the left and run it out of bounds. There was no outlet receiver, and had he have thrown it anywhere, it would have been intentional grounding. What a shitty offensive play design. If Stefanski think that you're going to blame the offensive coordinator and fire the offensive coordinator thinking that you're going to survive the season, you can fucking forget it. And the Niners got an interception with 20 seconds left in the first half on 3rd and 13. Jacoby Brissett is getting his "this is why you are a backup quarterback" moment against the Niners defense, which is way better than a lot of other teams. And what the hell? He wasn't even throwing it at a receiver. He threw it into a crowd of sea of defenders. Yeah, Robert Saleh loves that. You know, when it comes to the Browns coaching staff, if you're going to go ahead and clean house, clean house. But I would say bring in, if you can't bring Chucky in and let him hire his own GM, then you need to bring in Joe Douglas. I say give Joe Douglas and either Robert Saleh or who was the guy that used to coach the Dolphins? I forget his name. Oh, he caught it. First down Niners. I forget that guy's name. The black guy that used to coach the Dolphins. I would say bring him in with Joe Douglas as GM, or Joe Douglas as GM with Robert Saleh, and hire the best offensive coordinator you can get your goddamn hands on. Or Chucky, let Chucky take over. Hire Chucky, let him pick his own GM. And I mean, you have the talent on defense. You've got a lot of young and veteran talent on defense, where really the only thing you need to concentrate on is your offense. And you have the draft picks. Ravens jumped off sides. That might be a free first down for Cleveland. This punt will land in the end zone. Let's see what the penalty is. What do you call it? Somebody said, are both of these teams trying to lose? Offsides, Ravens. All right. First down, Cleveland. So 153 to play in the first half. The Browns get a first down because of the offsides. Yeah, you definitely stepped over the line before the punt. So Gabriel in the shotgun. Judkins in the backfield. 3 left tight, 1 wide right. Hand off. It's the fake. Back to throw. Throws in the slot. Got him 40, 35, and down to the 33-yard line is Cedric Tillman. What a great play. Cedric Tillman with a great catch. Gabriel with a great throw. That's probably one of the best plays I've seen all month from the Browns. As far as the passing game goes, that was amazing. Yeah, fake handoff. Gave Tillman the wide receiver lane. Great throw. Empty backfield. 3 right, 2 left. Back to throw Gabriel. Throws left side, high. And, of course, he'll be tackled inbounds. Jerry Jeudy. I can't believe he actually caught it. $109. And Baltimore takes the timeout. Second down. Ridiculousness. Well, the Niners kick is blocked, 62-yarder, and it's scooped up by the Cardinals, 20, 25, 30, and he'll go down at 30. It's a flag with zeros on the clock here. All right, so we're back at Cleveland. Timeout is over. Personal foul, roughing the kicker on Campbell of the Cardinals. Wow, so the Niners will get another chance to kick it, and this one won't be a 63-yarder. It'll be 15 yards deeper. Makeable yardage. So Cleveland with a first down at the 29-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun. Fanning in motion from right to left. Handoff. Oh, it's the fake handoff. And they tried to run Dillon Gabriel, who'll get gang raped. That's what it looked like to me. He was gang tackled after gaining a yard on the left side at the 29-yard line. And he was stripped of the ball, too. But they blew the whistle, so therefore the fumble doesn't count. As they say, forward progress to stop. What asshole calls a fake handoff rollout to a 5'6" quarterback against the Ravens defense? Are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? What a stupid fucking call. Stefanski talking to Gabriel on the sideline. You okay? Yeah, okay. We won't call nothing stupid like that again. Okay. So 3rd and 5 with 106 to play as Baltimore called their second time out. 3rd and 5 here. That was so stupid. That was the stupidest shit I ever seen. 3 receivers tight right, 1 left in Njoku. Shotgun Gabriel from the 29. Calling the signals. Takes the snap, back throw, looks right, throws right, and incomplete. He tried to throw the Fanning, but it was too outside of him. It's too forward of him on the little out route. Incomplete. 4th down. Exactly. What the fuck is that? Throw the goddamn ball. Now they're showing Shedeur Sanders, that Nepo baby who can't play for shit, as if he could do better. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. So the Browns will take a 16-10 lead with 58 seconds to play in the half. And Baltimore with 1 timeout to work with. Oh, God. It's like watching bad football. You ever watch? They do. Gabriel's a waste of time. It's Lamar playing. I just checked in. Maybe put the kicker in the QB. Oh, my God. Sorry. Lamar is playing a ragdoll for Myles Garrett. Yeah, fire Stefanski. I completely agree with that. Oh, quarterbacks in Pittsburgh are watched. Ravens special teams is the reason they're down. You know, I say put Sanders in. Show everybody just how horrible of a quarterback he is. You'll understand why he's not starting. Put him in. Put him in. Thank you. Dillon and Shedeur are both horrible. They're going to have to draft a new quarterback next year. Exactly. Where's Landy McConkley? They're both incredibly unprepared. None of them have the maturity of a pro. Why can't the Ravens give Lamar a team that isn't full of practice squad players? It's so unfair to him. What? Should have kept Flacco, yeah. Arch Manning to the Cowboys. Arch Manning is not getting drafted next year. He's staying in. That dude is having a horrible college season. Somebody with last name Manning, he looks terrible. The only franchise Dylan Gabriel is capable of leading is a McDonald's. Can't argue with you there. All right, so the Ravens will return it up to the 34-yard line. Lamar Jackson will come out with 53 seconds and one timeout left. Try to get at least a field goal or a touchdown. Field goal at the least on this drive. If Ravens lose this game, they don't deserve to make the playoffs. They're not in playoff contention, so don't worry. Shotgun Lamar calling the signal. Takes the snap, back to throw. Dumps it, not out of bounds after a gain of 4. 49 seconds to play. Oh, they're going to say incomplete, that he was juggling and Zay Flowers. It'll be 2nd and 10. Did he juggle it? Let's see the replay. Yeah, he was juggling. Yeah, that's incomplete. He never had control of it. So 2nd and 10, 49 seconds left here at the 34-yard line for the Ravens. Shotgun Jackson. Calling the signals, back to throw. Looks under pressure from Garrett. He's going to be chased, and Garrett gets the sack at the 31-yard line. And if I was the Ravens, I'd just go ahead and just let this just die out. You got 25 seconds on the play clock, 41 overall. Garrett is on his 3rd sack. Just go ahead. Just run a dive play and go into the locker room. Because Garrett just whacked him. That's Garrett's third clean sack today. 3rd clean sack today on Lamar Jackson. When Lamar Jackson has been the toughest quarterback in the sack in this division. But he's gotten 3 good clean ones. 3 good clean ones today. He's got 10 sacks in the last 4 games. After starting very slow. But the good news is that at least they stopped taking him out of the game. That's very stupid. You're trying to have Myles Garrett be as a spot pass rusher. That's very stupid. The man is dynamic. He can play the run and the pass. You leave him in the game until you got to drag him off by his ankle. Somebody said put Myles Garrett in at quarterback. So 3rd and 12. Lamar with his hands in his warmer. Shotgun. Calling the signals. He looks like he don't want to be out there. Let's just be honest. Back to throw, looking under pressure, dumps it short, and the guy will get tackled at the 42. And it'll be 4th down. Just let the clock run. Let the clock run. The Browns call a timeout. Why? Why would you call a timeout with 42 seconds left? 35 seconds left. Your offense is garbage. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That is so stupid. That is so stupid. All right, so the Ravens are lining up the punt. come from that soft commercial timeout. Niners over Arizona 25-10 at the half. That's a game they're going to walk away with. Good high punt by Baltimore. They'll hit at the 12. Oh, he'll pick it up. And he'll get it to the 11 with 26 seconds to play. The Browns with one timeout. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You should just let them kill the clock. You can't do anything with it. Chiefs on the 2nd and 15. 10 seconds left in the half. They call a timeout. There's a flag. Lamar Jackson, 6-12, 104 yards, interception, return for touchdown. Fumble, punt, return inside the 10. Yeah, just horrible. Handoff Judkins. Oh, that's not Judkins. Who the fuck is that? Is that Ford? Yes, they give the Ford off right guard, and they'll take us to the locker room. All right, so I guess I'll catch you guys after halftime. Coming from back from the locker room, and you guys get your wish. Sanders comes in facing the third and 8, and he's under pressure, and he takes the sack back at the 14-yard line. Look at that. So he goes 3 and out, 4th and 21. Good high punt. And the Ravens will let it roll all the way to the 33-yard line. Right. So that's the problem with Shedeur. He takes too many sacks. That's going to be a legendary drive when he's in the Hall of Fame. Well, that was short-lived. Genuine question: why do people think Shedeur is good? The sack is clearly on poor offensive line blocking. No shit, Sherlock. That was an all-out blitz. O-line failed. See, they're making excuses already. Who else started watching till Sanders came in? All right, let me get my glasses. I had to read this stuff. Hold on. All right, so like I said, you have Shedeur Sanders in the game because Gabriel got hurt. Let's see here. There's a Jets cornerback Chris Boyd hospitalized in critical condition after the New York City shooting. Early Sunday morning, Chris Bird shot in the abdomen around 2 a.m. on West 38th Street near 7th Avenue, Midtown Manhattan, and taken to Bellevue Hospital in critical condition. It's amazing how we know about Bellevue Hospital. Police say a verbal dispute outside the Midtown venue escalated into gunfire, and police responders found a 29-year-old male victim after around when one called around 2:09 p.m. Surveillance and witnesses show chaos as 2 shots rang out, hitting Boyd in the abdomen while the shooter fled in a BMW X8 SUV with a Mercedes-Benz Maybach and a Rhino GX armored SUV nearby. No arrests have been made, and the suspect remains at large while NYPD investigators say the shooting is under active investigation. New York Jets said, "We are aware of the situation knowing Chris Boyd and will have no further comment at this time." NFL players out here getting shot in New York, huh? All right. Let's get this. So, Shotgun Jackson calling the signals, back to throw, looks, dumps it to the outlet receiver, gets to the 35 and out of bounds at about the 38, 39-yard line. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Jackson calls the signals from the pistol formation with Henry in the backfield. Hand off Henry, right off right guard. He's got a first down up to the 45-yard line. Wow. Remember, he didn't get any reps with the one, so it's kind of not fair. Oh, God. Suck a dick. Back to throw. Throws. Deep. Incomplete. Second and 10. Wow, the Ravens are just so listless. right, 2nd and 10. Pistol formation. Jackson keeping his hands in his snuggie. Fakes the handoff. It is a handoff. Wrap the gut, and he'll pick up 6. He gets to the Cleveland 49-yard line. Third and 4. Empty backfield for Jackson. Takes the snap, back to throw. Throws over middle. Oh, he's got a first down at the 40. Andrews gets dragged down there by Harden. 49ers are up 28-10. Chargers are up 14-12 over the Seahawks. I'm sorry, the Rams. Denver and KC stuck at 6 apiece. Mark Andrews, 3 receptions, 33 yards today. Shotgun. Garrett scaring the hell out of him. Garrett coming around the corner. Throws, dumps it short, gets it to the back, and Schlesinger will bring him down at the 32-yard line of Cleveland. Gain of 8. So I'm making the gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Shotgun Jackson calling the signal. Changes the blocking scheme. Back throw, looking. As time, going to step up, throws. There's a flag as the receiver makes the catch to 21. It will come back for holding. Hopkins on the catch, but like I said, it's coming back. Holding offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down. Call Henry for the hold. And who was he holding? Hamlin. So 2nd and 13 here for the Ravens at the Cleveland 43. Back to throw. Jackson looking, throws over the middle, and he'll get murdered at about 38. It's going to be 3rd down for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, why is Lamar Jackson keeps his hands in his snuggie? Even before he snaps the ball, he keeps his hands in the snuggie. He must be cold out there. 3rd and 8 for the Ravens, empty backfield. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. He brings the back to the backfield. Back to throw. Throws incomplete. To the right side. Throws it behind Zay Flowers. And they force a punt. Hickman, another defender, celebrates. So with 5:13 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Ravens are forced to punt. On 4th and 8. Oh, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8. Wow. All right. So Lamar Jackson in shotgun. Do not jump off sides, Cleveland. Do not jump off sides, Cleveland. And they don't, and that'll end the play clock. And there's a flag for delay of game. And of course, the Ravens will go ahead and punt. And Shador looks at his wristband as they gets ready to come back out. Isn't this what you guys wanted? Y'all wanted Shador in the game? Well, he's in the game now. So he gets ready to go in. Ravens get ready to punt. Scout with three punt returns for 50 yards. Longest is 52. Let's go. I'm sorry, that was the punter stats. And good high punt. Calls for a fair catch, and he'll down it at the 16-yard line. Now will come Sanders. It's last minute instruction. We'll go to commercial. Oh, Brock Purdy's back in the game. Throws and wow, you didn't even try to catch that. Third and go for the Niners, 28-10 with 2:37 to play in the third. Shotgun back to throw Purdy. Purdy looks, throws, floater, end zone, touchdown. George Kittle off the left side in the back of the end zone. And they'll go up 34-10 with the PAT upcoming. You know, I said we should have got Mac Jones as the journeyman quarterback. But, you know, I mean, I'm not in charge. Oh, look at Denver. Big throw, big catch there. Franklin streaking down the sideline, just get chased down. Let's see here. It was a big catch. Big catch by Franklin that they got the Broncos across midfield at the Kansas City 40 shotgun. Let's see here. What Bo Nix is going to do here? Throws over the middle. Oh, nice catch. Traffic. Got it down to the 27 of Denver. All right, so here we go. Are we back from commercial break? Oh, not yet. Yeah, Carlos Sutton. A great catch by him at the 27. The Rams getting first and goal at the 6. There's a big run there by Williams. Let's see here, what's going on here? All right, yeah, so Dylan got hurt on that stupid quarterback rollout. Whatever. Shotgun Sanders. Hands off the forward. No, that's the Judkins who fell down a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Somebody said the Browns need a white QB. Back to throw. Sanders throws left side, incomplete. 3rd and 10. You know he's going to fail. You just want to make excuses when it happens. Jerry Judy, please catch a ball. All right, here we go. So 3rd and 10. Shotgun Sanders, 2 and 2. Ravens showing blitz. They back off of it. Back to throw. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. 25-20 and out of bounds at the 16 because Sanders can't read the defense. Wiggins with the interception. Wow, what a Hall of Fame interception. I guess Garrett Bush is gonna make all types of excuses for that. Wow, the chat is going crazy. They are going crazy. All of a sudden, he threw that. It's like on the NFL YouTube website. I'm watching the game. The chat was just going so slow. And then Sanders threw that interception, and then the chat just exploded with a bunch of laughing and whatnot. Wow. So Lamar Jackson under center, fake handoff, throws, batted up in the air, intercepted by the Browns, and they'll take over at the 23-yard line. Schlesinger with the interception. Oh my God. Wow, the chat is just exploding. Good Lord. This chat is exploding. I wish y'all could see it. It is exploding. So let's see. Jackson threw. It was batted up in the air, and Schlesinger came down with it. Good Lord. The chat over here is going, wow. What the heck is this game? Touchdown loading again. Someone give me CPR. This AFC North football, baby. Sanders don't pick again. Both teams need new QBs. Now Swesh needs to knock 8 out of the game. Let's watch Sanders do absolutely nothing again. Steelers definitely winning the division. Where's my insulin? Sanders can't score here. He's never starting. Sanders second interception coming. Schlesinger is rookie defensive player of the year. Get Lamar out of here. Time to redeem yourself. It's not even Lamar, it's the other players. Okay, sure. Sanders' arrogance is going to do him real well in the NFL. Zappy started warm up. What is coming first? What is coming? His first 2 interceptions or a touchdown. Let's see. Rookie throwing an interception is understandable. What is Jackson doing? Okay, so now the chat is slowed down. Okay. The Ravens take it away and the Ravens give it. Nobody blocking. Puts Stefanski in at quarterback. Sanders TD watch. He took his first hit. He ready. Oh shit, sure. Ravens garbage. Let's see here. Lamar outselling my fantasy. Ravens gonna blow the game. Can't believe I'm watching the Browns over the games. 2 rivals fight, yet I'm here. Literally anything else. Okay, so Shedeur rolls out right, throws, and it's almost intercepted by Hamilton. Is he rolled right and he was almost picked off. And Kevin Stefanski is like, what the fuck is this? He literally was looking and said, what the fuck is this? This is hilarious. Oh my God, Sanders is garbage. This kid is garbage, and now there's a flag. Now there's a flag. What is the flag? What's the flag? What's the flag? Sanders can't throw a 5-yard pass. He can, clearly. Let's see here. Delay a game defense. Okay. So defense get a delay game. Browns to get 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5 instead of 2nd and 10. Okay, so they're saying that Hamilton kicked the football at the 30, which he did. He kicked it downfield after he dropped the interception. So they calling that a delay of game, 5-yard penalty. So 2nd and 5 for the Browns. Denver's taking a 13-6 lead over the Chiefs, which is good because, fuck the Chiefs. All right, so Sanders under center, Judkins in the backfield, solo back. Please run the football. Everybody knows you're going to run the football. And, of course, they do run the football up the gut for Judkins, who probably gets maybe a yard and a half. Yeah, everybody now is saying give the ball to Judkins. Everybody's saying give the ball to Judkins here in this chat. Great handoff. He looks scared. The Browns fan base asked for this. All right, primetime kids meal edition. Show what you got. Run it again. Don't let Sanders throw. He's going to pass it to the Ravens. Why does Sanders, people glazing him, dude is unlikable as it gets. All the Sanders fans appear to be female. Sanders rolls out right. He's going to now run it. He runs and he's got the first down up to the 35-yard line. And he gets up acting like he did something special. Some goofy white boy shows his wrist as a fan. Because he rolled right and then he cut back inside and ran it and dove head first. And lucky he didn't get his spine broke. As he didn't slide, he dove head first. And of course, that leaves you open to get cracked. But what do I know? I just work here. Act like you've been there before, bud. Yes, thank you. So handoff, Judkins up the gut, gain of 2, up to the 37. Yeah, this isn't road corking. No, it is not. 2nd and 8. Sanders under center, this time fanning at fullback. Thank you. Give the guy a goddamn blocker. Handoff, Judkins off left guard. Only a gain of 2 up to the 39. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. Got to keep pounding the run. YouTube chat during a live game is something I didn't know I needed. So Sanders in the shotgun. 2 and 2. Jerry Jeudy outside left. Not that it matters. He can't catch anyway. Sanders calls the signals. Takes the snap, back to throw, under the blitz, being chased, and rolls out, and he's sacked all the way back at the 25-yard line. And it'll be 4th down. Legendary. Sanders is a beast. Nice throw. Legendary. Quit running. Sanders is just button mashing. Shaduki. Legendary. Primetime. Throw the football. Lion Candy block. Dude, get him off the field. Man, the chat. Every time he do something, the chat explodes. Sanders literally has negative yards. Sanders got no business complaining about his draft spot. What kind of blocking is that? Part of the learning curve. He just ran backwards. Yeah, he did. The Ravens returned the punt to the 31-yard line. He was not meant for the NFL. Shador is legendary. Take this dog behind the line, behind the fence. The Browns play like every little brother playing his older brother on Madden. How many yards does Sanders have? Always making the same mistakes in college, scrambling backwards. Look, excuse. I really wish I could show y'all this. The chat is just exploding because Shedeur Sanders is garbage. He's garbage. Let's just be honest. He's garbage. Someone get Peyton Hillis on the phone. Who said somebody get Peyton Hillis on the phone? That's crazy. Shadura's cheeks. This ain't college, kid. Seeing ghosts. Excuses the kid's first game after not getting 1 reps. What does that mean? Come on, refs, we need some help. People are saying, where are the black people at? Shaduki is wild. We're about to witness history. Sanders is Jewish. Where are the colored people at? Put Shadura back in college. Get Sanders out. He ain't ready. This game's over. Yeah, right. He's not ready. You see it now. Y'all don't realize what's going on. It's crazy. This man hasn't had 1 rep in the starters. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? So, oh my God. So Derrick Henry 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, brought down to 9-yard line. A big run by Derrick Henry. Still got a 1st and goal. Denzel Ward on a touchdown saving tackle. And all he did was just run up the gut. The Browns need a free safety. Hickman is just not. Ronnie Hickman is horrible. Look at that. He can't tackle worth a damn. So the Browns need a new free safety. Okay, quarterback, left tackle, right tackle, wide receiver, free safety. Hand off. Gets into the 6. Does Henry. Free safety. So you definitely need 6 new players right off rip. What the hell is this? Now in the 3rd quarter. All right, let's see here. Okay. Be right back. All right, so Lamar Jackson, Myles Garrett calling for the fans to get involved. Jackson still in the huddle. They break the huddle. I formation. Well, shotgun for Jackson. Handoff Henry right up the gut, and Myles Garrett will get him. He won't get past the line of scrimmage. Great play by, oh, I'm sorry, that's Shelby Harris. Good play by Shelby Harris. There we go. Saw the 9. Okay, Shelby Harris on the stop. 3rd and goal for Cleveland. 3 trips in the red zone. They've got a touchdown on the field goal. Brown's trying to hold him to a field goal as Henry goes out, which means that this will probably be a Lamar Jackson rollout. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 right. Brown showing blitz. They creep up to the line. They back up, back to throw, rolling out, being chased, throws, and incomplete. He dropped it. Should have been an interception. Should have been an interception, and he dropped it. This is why the Browns need a new free safety. That should have been an interception. So the Ravens will send out their field goal unit. Luke made his first kick of 25 yards. Now he'll attempt another one here. 25, and is up and good. So it is Baltimore 13, Cleveland 16, with 14:06 to play. The Cleveland defense has really stood tall. Unfortunately, they have a quarterback issue. All right, so we are back in Cleveland. So Dylan Gabriel has a concussion. All right. So here's the kickoff. The Browns will field it at the 15, 20, 25, up to the 30, and out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Let's go. Let's see how bad Shedeur will play in this drive. 2 drives, a punt, and then, of course, an interception. Browns fans rooting for Kozar, who's in the hospital with an illness. And Sanders will come out on this 3rd drive with Judkins in the backfield as he's under center. And handoff. Oh, it's a reverse, wide receiver reverse. And he gets across the 30, 35, 40, and out of bounds at the 41. Isaiah Bond, too much of a bitch to take on the defender, steps out of bounds after a gain of 8. So it'll be 2nd and 2. He had 1 defender in front of me, outran 1, and then he ran out of bounds, scared to have contact with another. So 2nd and 2, under center goes Sanders. Judkins in the backfield. Just give it to Judkins, and they do. Off left guard, he goes off right guard up to the 50, to the 45, down to the 44 of the Ravens. Judkins, there you go. Just keep giving Judkins the ball. There we go. Give Judkins the ball. That's your best offensive weapon, Judkins. Keep giving him the ball. He finds running lanes. He creates running lanes on his own in this zone read offense. You see the way Shedeur handed the ball off. That's just raw talent. I've seen enough retire his jersey. Shotgun Sanders from back to throw, and he throws it incomplete as he was almost sacked. Second and 10. The Ravens came on a delayed blitz. Elite processing. Humbling experience is always needed. Maybe they should hand off, man, more. Legendary throwaway. Classic Shedeur. I mean, the dude can read a defense. Okay, so shotgun, handoff Judkins. He gets buried behind the line. And it'll be 2nd and 12, 13. Does this kid think he's in the Big 12, 10? Sanders has no idea what he's looking at with the defense. No, he doesn't. Elite pocket awareness. Nice handoff, Sanders, MVP. Browns coming through for the Steelers. Here comes a sack or a pick. Come on, Shedeur. What was that handoff? Unfortunately, Shedeur is the worst quarterback of all time. Okay, so shotgun on 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Rolling left, looking. He's going to run it himself, and he's out of bounds. Well short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. This kid is not ready. Browns caught no more pass plays. Johnny Manziel in for Lamar Jackson. Sanders for MVP. Panicking. Legendary run. Almost like Sanders was a 5th round pick for a reason. Look at that run. Sanders is him. No awareness there. Why he run out? What a great run. At least he's close to having positive career yardage. Where you going? Sanders Rookie of the Year run. All these experts watching in the chat. Wait, is Manziel actually on the Ravens, or is that a joke? Browns love the punt as they downed it at the 1 foot line. All right. Oh, they're going to say touchback. Bullshit. Manziel is on Nightcap. Can't wait to watch Unc and Ocho talk about this on Nightcap. And they talk mess about us drafting Tyler Shough. Oh yeah, his foot went out. Yeah, his foot went out of line. Damn. Right. Nobody was talking about how bad the Browns O line and receivers were when Gabriel was playing. I was. Oh my God. This is terrible. This is terrible football. This is such terrible football. Let's see what Twitter is saying. Let's go over to the Twitter twatter. Whenever Twitter's ready. Let's see here. Wrist up, Sally. The second should do it. Yeah, see? They get him. They sack him. Yeah, they make fun of that loser clown. Look at him. This is what he was doing. He's just getting sacked. He's taking sack after sack after sack. Let's see. Okay, Myles Garrett. Right. Carson Wolverine's Legendary. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. No, there he is getting another sack. This kid is trash. Are we back? Let me go back. Yeah, we're back. Okay, we're back. All right. Oh, so the Browns are challenging the spot. They're saying that the defender was down, that he had control of the ball, and that his foot didn't touch out of bounds. Okay. So they're saying that that's not a touchback. Oh, look at Donovan Sharp is in the chat. Donovan Sharp is in the Browns Ravens chat. Oh, that's funny. they're still challenging whether or not that was a touchback. We're waiting on this to work itself out. Yeah, I had to ask. I asked Donovan Sharp, like, what are you doing here? Like, you're in the sports chat? No, it's him. All right, so first down, the call stands. All right, so the Browns lost the timeout. Sanders got 10 minutes to get sacked at least 4 more times. It takes him getting sacked is like Angel Reese getting a meat bound. Y'all ain't shit. Shotgun, under center, excuse me. I formation for the Ravens. Takes the handoff. Derrick Henry under the blitz. He throws, caught by Zay Flowers, and he'll get dragged down at the 35. Denzel Ward on the shitty coverage. Man, that guy sucks. I swear, you should have traded him. You should have traded him. Matter of fact, trade Denzel Ward at the end of the year. Trade him, get some picks or a pick. Get the highest pick you can get for him. Back to throw Lamar. Under pressure, sack. Oh, they're going to, yep, you're down. Let's see. I'm going to call a sack. Who gets the credit for the sack on Lamar Jackson? Because he was trying to fight his way while caught up in the crowd here. They're going to say the Browns got the sack. Let's see. Who got it? You had Michael Hall Jr. hanging on to Lamar Jackson, hanging on to his jersey. And the offensive lineman trying to hold him up. It'll be 2nd and 19. The Ravens have 9 plays for negative yards to the Browns 7. So here we go. 2nd and 19. Handoff. He'll get it up to the 35. Not much of a gain. So it'll be 3rd down for Baltimore. 3rd and 10. Gain of 9. Is legend still in the game? Whoever decides to keep Judy needs to lose their job. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 10. You know they're going to throw. Watch the middle of the field. Lamar back to throw, being chased by Myles Garrett, throws over the middle, and of course, the first down at the 50 and brought down at the 47. And I just fucking told you to watch the middle of the field. That's where Lamar likes to throw the ball. You guys fucking suck. How do you leave Zay Flowers wide open? How? Eight minutes and counting here. The Cleveland 47. Shotgun Lamar. Hands it off. Myles Garrett will nail him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Oh, I'm sorry. Huntington. Makes a stop. And the Chiefs just scored a touchdown to take a 20-16 lead with 9:57 to play against Denver. And they said Sanders should play both sides. 7:20 and counting. Jackson back to throw, under pressure, throws the screen, 50, 45, 40, first down, 35, and out of bounds at the 30. Denzel Ward knocks him out of bounds. Mitchell, the running back. Man, good Lord. Why is it that they can run screens and Cleveland hasn't even tried? They run one wide receiver screen today. It was the best that they could do. Shotgun Jackson. Now he goes under center, and they switch to a one-back set with Henry. Calling the signals Jackson. Brings the man in motion. Zay Flowers on a reverse from right to left, and he'll pick up 5. Down to the 25 of Cleveland. Please, Denver, your record is fake, but beat the Chiefs. Yes, please do. We got the Rams over the Seahawks, 21-19 with 150 to play. San Francisco over Arizona, 41-16. Jesus. 4:29 to play. Okay, handoff up the gut. Oh, Henry will lose 2 yards. Schlesinger. They tried to run from the pistol formation, and Schlesinger was right there for a loss of 2. There's something about a good white guy on D. Y'all are dumb. 3rd and 6, 5:14 and counting. Shotgun Lamar. Browns have 7 players up to the line of scrimmage, and they send an all-out blitz, and he's under pressure. He throws down the middle of the field, incomplete. No flag. Denzel Ward on the coverage. It was a horrible throw, but Denzel Ward acts like he did something. So the Ravens will send out the field goal unit to tie the game at 16. Oh, yeah, that was pass interference. Denzel Ward grabbed that guy's wrist. He pulled it down. Yeah, you got to trade that guy. And so the 44-yarder is good, and we're tied at 16 with 4:59 to play. And I swear to God, it's Sanders. If they don't give Sanders a good drive, using Judkins to get them down in field goal range to win this game, I'm telling you, man, people are going to have a field day with this one. They're going to have a field day with this one. They're going to have a field day with this one. All right, here we go. This is for the game. If Ewer won't win the game, he will blow it. We'll see. Time for a legendary INT. Sanders should return kicks. Sanders interception coming in hot. Holding on the Browns. Oh, wow. So they get to push this back. Yeah, the Browns are really missing Flacco. Remember when Sanders fans were like, Sanders isn't a check down quarterback. Is he going to show up and sling it? Yeah, we haven't seen him throw deep once, and he is on his 4th drive. 5th round bust. Ooh, bent that knee back. Shiduki is going to escape pocket and get sacked again. Shedeur finding out that run around stuff won't work in the pros. Exactly. It's funny when people are like, the Shedeur hate is so unfounded. When he's finally playing, everyone knew he would play, and the homers were running their mouths all season. No one ever said Dylan Gabriel was good, but he's better than Shedeur. Browns are probably going to lose. I'm just saying, no shot at all with Sanders. No, that's true. Here we go. He's in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looks, dumps the screen, and incomplete. Thank God it was incomplete for Judkins because the defender was all over him. Yeah, that was incomplete. Shut the door, shut the door, shoot the door, shoot the door, Shedeur. Nice hospital ball. Legendary throw, not gonna lie. Accurate. Back throw, shotgun, throws incomplete. I think the Ravens are going to win this game unless the Browns defense does something spectacular with 3rd and 10 with 4:45 to play. You need a first down here. And I don't know who the hell Shedeur was throwing to, but it was incomplete. And he had a wide receiver open far left side. Browns are 1 of 11 on 3rd down. Average yards to go 7.7. Shotgun Sanders back to throw, has time, runs out, hit as he throws it incomplete. And we got a flag because that'll be intentional grounding. Intentional grounding for this piece of shit. Another beautiful play by Sanders. 10 out of 10 legendary. Embarrassing. I was so excited I had a stroke. That was short-lived. So they called him holding on the Browns, penalty decline. For intentional grounding quarterback, that penalty be accepted. It'll be 4th down. Give Shedeur a chance. His daddy was never able to beat a team that top 5 program. Shedeur losing favorite son status. He gonna throw the team under the bus again. And the Browns got rid of Baker. I can't wait to see Skip Bayless trying to finish Shedeur. Thank you, Giants, for choosing Jackson Dart. I mean, the answer was clear, but we really dodged a legendary bullet. Sanders' cheeks. No brains, Lamar. Do something here. Good punt. Yeah, 44 was wide open. Judkins, he was wide open on a couple plays, and Sanders didn't. He didn't even throw it to him. Ravens know Shedeur has nothing, so it's an all-out jailbreak every time. Is there any question any longer that Shedeur Sanders is not an NFL quarterback? Sanders, 2 for 9 for 12 yards and an interception. Browns are going to need another turnover to win one. Yeah, because the Ravens now have the ball at the Cleveland 44 with 4:32 to play. Hand off Henry, and he loses 2 yards in the backfield. Good defensive play by Collins. Shotgun Jackson, 2nd and 12, 3:58 and counting. Back to throw. Looking, throws, got a catch. Short of the first down, the gain of 11 down to the Cleveland 35. It'll be 3rd in the yard. This has nothing to do with him being a rookie. The dude doesn't know how to react to a defense because he played go route daddy ball to pad his stats. Oh, the Browns got to stop. 4th down. Fourth in the yard, 2:58 and counting. San Francisco beat Arizona 41-22, and Jackson is still in the game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Sanders going to get the Gomer Pyle treatment in the locker room. All right, so they're going to run the tush push. What they call it, though. Yeah. Mark Andrews rolls out. He's got a first down, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ravens. With 2:31 to play on 4th and 1. Wow. And the Ravens coaching staff are laughing. Kansas City is still on top of Denver. (19-16). All right, so the Ravens go up 23-16 with 2:31 to play. That was an amazing play. I have to give it to him. That tight end run on 4th and 1. I mean, that was beautiful. Instead of the tush push, they faked it and ran it outside with the tight end. I like that call. I'm not mad. That was a great offensive call. David Mills, 23. David Mills won the game against the Titans with a hell of a drive. Oh, great throw. All right, we ready to kick it off? 2:31. Y'all ready to see Sanders embarrass himself some more? The Ravens are so glad Sanders is in. Shedeur is horrible. Are you all even understanding what you're watching? Yeah. Ravens got saved by awful QB play. Don't worry, Shedeur will save you, LMAO. Miles needs that oxygen ASAP. When's the draft again? Shaduki's gonna start his own league in China so his daddy can coach him again. Oh my God, I have no faith in this team. These Sanders fans are delusional. They really think he's gonna come back in this next start looking like Tom Brady. Let me guess, Sanders is keeping receipts. Sanders should have stayed in college. All right, here we go. This is with the game on the line. Shotgun Shedeur, 2-2. Takes the snap, back throw, looking. Throws it deep over the middle. First down, Fanning, and gets it up to the 40-yard line. There we go. And Fanning is fired up. Let's go. They're going to take it down to the 2-minute warning or what? About time he finally threw it to Fanning, though. Fanning has been open all day. All right, 206, 205, 204, 203. Shotgun Sanders calls the signals, and we'll let it go down to 2-minute warning. All right. With a 2-minute warning, let's go. Yeah, 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Kid looks like trash, but here we go. 2 minutes. They call it for Bailey Zappi. Yeah, here's this Ravens touchdown. See that? That was beautiful. Boom, touchdown. That was a beautiful play call by the Ravens. That's how they took the lead. See, they're laughing. I don't blame them. Yeah, points for creativity. That's exactly what I would do with the tush push. I would mix it up. I would mix it up just like this. Like, boom, just roll out. I'm not mad at that. I'm not about to do all of that. Let's get back to the tab as we wait for the commercial. Say it was blocked perfectly. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. That was a great call. Wait, the NFL isn't racist anymore? All right, so here we go. All right, so we're coming out of the timeout. Let's see what we got here. What's this? U.S. just blowing up drug boats. I like that. All right, 2-minute warning. First down for the Browns. Let's go. Down 23-16. Shedeur Sanders and the Browns offense break the huddle. Let's go. Let's go. At the 40-yard line of Baltimore, shotgun Sanders takes the snap, back to throw, looking, throws it, and dropped at the 28 by Jerry Jeudy. Good throw by Sanders, just that Jerry Jeudy can't catch worth of shit. So it'll be incomplete. Yeah, I mean, I'll give him his credit. That was a good throw. He threw it low in a way where Jeudy could get to it. It hit him in his hand, but he dropped it because he's trash. All right, so 2nd and 10, 1:55 to play. Browns break the huddle. Sanders in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 tight right. Calling the signals. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Under the blitz. Being chased. Throws. Incomplete. For Fannin at 35. Horrible throw. Sailed out there and was behind Fannin as it hit the dirt. Wiggins on the coverage. Is number 72, the left tackle, didn't even bother to look. He checked for the blitzer until the guy ran right by him. Isaiah Bond screaming because he was open. Shotgun Sanders back to throw. Looking. Throws. Got him right side. Jerry Jeudy caught it. Breaks the tackle. Shakes a defender. And Jeudy has a first down and out of bounds. At the 35-yard line, Jerry Jeudy actually earning us paycheck. with one catch today. He almost dropped that from 7 yards out. But he showed some athleticism and some grit and got a first down. Shotgun Sanders. 3 to the left, 1 2 to the right. Back to throw. He looks, steps up. He's going to run it. 30, 25. He'll go down there. Somebody's got to teach this kid, don't dive head first. That's how you get speared in the NFL. Or Hamilton for the Ravens is hurt, but he's still lining up. Browns go with a sugar huddle, shotgun, empty backfield. 3 to the left, 2 to the right, back to throw. Looking under pressure, rolling out, being chased, throws it for the end zone, incomplete. Oh, he had a man open, Isaiah Bond. 3rd and 5, one away to play. I know, oh my God, they're going to say, oh, that should have been a touchdown. I swear to God, these Sanders dick suckers, they're going to scrutinize and analyze this game like crazy. But had he have thrown a perfect pass, that would have been a touchdown. He overthrew Isaiah Bonds by 5 yards. 3rd and 5, one away to play at the Ravens 26-yard line. Back to throw, looking, has time, throws it deep left side, 1-on-1, touchdown, incomplete, stripped away. 1-on-1 coverage, he dropped it. 4th and 5 with 1:02 to play. This is for the game. Woozy got one hand in there. Larvadarian for the Browns dropped it. Here we go. So the Browns took a timeout with 4th and 5 to talk it over on offense. Because this is the game. Either you get the first down or you get nothing. Yeah, go for the first down. Don't keep throwing the big pass. Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody catching that. I'm calling now. Sanders will be quarterback coach at Colorado in 2027. Man, y'all are crazy. Why does God hate Sanders? Okay, 4th down, 3 receivers to the left, 1 tight right, up, timeout, Baltimore for the snap. So we'll breathe again. He gets a cookie to borrow from you. Either get a first down or you get no cookie. We'll see what happens. So Harbaugh and the defensive coordinator are talking. And they're cleaning off face masks, face shields, and everything. Kevin Stefanski pacing the sidelines. We get ready to come out of the timeout. Sanders leaves the sideline, goes into the huddle. 4th and 5. Here we go. Sanders called him to play in the huddle. They break the huddle. Empty backfield. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun. Sanders calling the signals. Ravens showing blitz. Here they come. Sanders rolls out right. Stop, throws, incomplete, and the game is over. With 57 seconds left, the Ravens will take over, and that will do it. And that was by far one of the worst quarterback performances I've seen since Johnny Manziel was a Browns quarterback. Oh my God. No suit for you. Oh my God. I don't even know if. Do you want to talk about this? You want to come up and talk about this? I don't mind. I don't care. But I'm about to go to the other losers. Let me see here. Let me go to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show because I know they're probably sitting up here giving this guy all sorts of blowjobs, knowing that the guy's trash.
He completed his first 2 passes. The Ravens defense just started pinning their ears back and blitzing him, and it didn't look good from there. I think he had a string of like 6 or 7 straight incomplete passes. So overall, the quarterback play wasn't good. The offense wasn't good at all. I didn't think the wide receivers really contributed much. I didn't think the offensive line did much to help the cause at all. I think Cam Robinson got hurt. We couldn't get a running game going, and I think the book is out on the Cleveland Browns. It's been out on the Cleveland Browns. If you can shut the run game down early, you got a pretty damn good shot of beating the Browns because our offense seemed to not be able to execute chunk plays down the field. And so this was another situation to where you waste a stellar effort from Myles Garrett. The defense played really, really good for the most part of the game. I thought that last play when they came with Andrews on that sweep for his first career rushing touchdown, I just thought that was one hell of a play call. You looking at it, and it's the same thing, just a different week. You play good in 2 or 3 of the phases, and then you don't get enough from the offense to be able to give yourself a legit shot to win the game. Even when Webster muffed the punt, you get the ball within the 10-yard line, and you can't even punch the damn ball in for 6. This offense gave us nothing. Stellar defensive performance. I thought the special teams was better, much, much better than what they was last week. But the rest of it, it is what it is. Same old story, just a different week.
G, what'd you think of the quarterback situation? Give me your thoughts on Dillon in the first half, Shedeur in the second.
So, listen, I echo some of the same thing, man. We got to a situation where this was a great defensive battle. This was a great defensive effort. I thought Myles Garrett played another Hall of Fame type game where he basically kept us in it. Carson Schwarzenegger played a monster game. I thought Mason Graham played very well.
Keep in mind, this is one of the guys that knows what Shedeur Sanders' pain is.
I believe it was 16-10. When it was 16-10, I found myself saying they need a play. They need one play. In that play in this game, if you could have got a touchdown and got it to 23, this game would have been over because Lamar Jackson looked hobbled. Lamar Jackson looked like he was in pain after a couple of hits, and I thought Lamar Jackson kind of didn't even have it. You know, Derrick Henry had a nice run at the end of the game, but the Cleveland Browns defense even stopped them on the goal line. So, in terms of the quarterback play, I thought it was more some of this. The same things that we saw. I thought Dillon Gabriel made a couple nice throws in the first half. I looked at some of the things that he was doing when he rolled out and got hit. I don't know why they was running read option with him. That was crazy to me. Why would you even? I think he ended up getting hit on a few times, and he leaves it with the concussions.
Right,
but
that was very stupid.
Shedeur Sanders came in the football game. He completed his first 2 passes. Looked like he was in rhythm. Looked like he was ready to go. And then Baltimore did what Baltimore was going to do. If you got a rookie quarterback making his first start, I'm bringing the pressure. And once he brought the pressure, it looked like Shedeur got out of rhythm. It looked like he was looking around. He took a couple of sacks. He got hit on the interception. And after that, that was going to be the game plan. The game plan was, all right, well, listen, if he's going to be in this football game, we're going to speed up his clock. We're going to make sure that this guy going to feel our pressure. I thought he had a nice throw at the end of the game. I thought he moved the ball a little bit, stepped up. He looked like he started to get more comfortable. But Baltimore, at the end, they did a really nice job calling timeouts, put him in a position where, all right, we're not going to make, they dropped 4, made him make the decision. And then they had nice defensive play on the end. So, again, I echo what Earl is saying. Not enough offense. You can't beat a team like that and Lamar Jackson is going to make just enough plays to get you done. And you know, the thought process was, hey, we needed one play. And
you know who used to make just enough plays to beat the Browns? Ben Roethlisberger.
Making sure that we make sure that Quinshon Judkins, yeah, we're going to stop him. All that other stuff, we about to stop that. That's the situation that we saw. Too little, too late at the end. But at the end of the day, defense did its thing. Offense still not ready to go. Need to see more from the offense if they want to win football games.
Yeah, Miles is incredible, guys. He has 9 sacks in 2 games. Shedeur comes in. They say it on the broadcast. Dylan's being evaluated for a concussion. Shedeur has his helmet on. Those first 2 passes, I got texts from people in the stadium saying it was like Jesus just rose. That's how loud the stadium erupted when Shedeur completed that first out route to go 1 for 1. He completed his first 2 passes. Then he had 7 straight incompletions. I got to keep the same energy we do for Shedeur, we do for Dylan. It was an ugly stretch. He was
terrible
for those 7 passes. He had the interception. He should have been picked off another time by Kyle Hamilton. He got lucky to get out of that. I thought when pressure came and they brought the house, and yes, the Browns offensive line is atrocious. He started retreating, looked a lot like the Rams game, like a lot of the pre-draft comments were on Shedeur. That's how he kind of handles pressure. But none of that matters if he comes back in the 2-minute drill and leads a game-tying drive. I thought he showed his arm strength on that one pass to Fannin. It was a really nice ball. I thought he did a good job scrambling against pressure instead of taking a sack to go from 1st or 2nd and 17 if he took the sack to make 2nd and 5. Wasn't enough at the end of the day. It is one half of football. Do not make any overarching judgments on any player based off one half of football. But Shedeur had a chance to come in and I think steal the starting job away. If he came out and balled in that half, I don't think it'd be possible for the Browns to go back to Dylan. I didn't think he did it. It is what it is. But I thought he was kind of underwhelming overall for a full half of football. It's 4-16.
I'm done.
How many yards did he finish?
I mean, we just want volunteers, not hostages.